Hi everyone, we have prepared latest market updates for August 19th, 2022. Samsung plans new investment in chip R&D center. Samsung Electronics said Friday that it has laid the foundation for a new semiconductor research and development complex in South Korea, in which it plans to invest about 20 trillion won, $15 billion through 2028 to ensure leadership in chip technology. The world's largest memory chip maker and the second largest contract chip manufacturer said the new facility in Gihon, south of Seoul, will conduct advanced research into next-generation devices and processes for memory and system chips and develop new technologies based on a long-term roadmap. According to the company, Samsung Electronics aims to push the limits of semiconductor scaling. The groundbreaking ceremony was attended by Samsung Electronics' newly promoted vice chairman, J.Y. Lee, and senior executives. We must continue our tradition of investing proactively and focusing on technology, Lee said during the ceremony. Later, Lee met with employees of the chip division and separately met with executives to discuss ways to provide technology to expand leadership in the semiconductor industry, Samsung said. The company's stock is trading 0.98% lower at the time of writing. Cryptocurrencies lose ground on the Fed's decision. Bitcoin is declining in trading, having lost momentum to rise after climbing to $25,000 for the first time in 2 months. The price of Bitcoin stands at $23,555 on Thursday, down about 1.5% in the past 24 hours, according to CoinDesk. Over the weekend, Bitcoin briefly surpassed the $25,000 mark thanks to data on slowing U.S. inflation. However, the minutes of the Federal Reserve's July meeting, released on Wednesday, show that the central bank's leadership intends to continue raising rates, which put pressure on stocks, cryptocurrencies, and other risky assets. Bitcoin is still in a positive trend from the past couple of months, said Oanda senior analyst Craig Erlam, but the rally has largely lost momentum and Bitcoin could start to come under pressure, the analyst added. Ether, the second most popular cryptocurrency, is trading at $1,833, having lost 1.9% in 24 hours. Oil prices show weekly drop in economic fears. Oil prices fell Friday after 2 days of gains as market participants weighed fears of a global economic slowdown, which would reduce fuel demand against expectations of supply cuts by the end of the year. Brent crude futures fell 0.7% to $95.91 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude traded $89.81 a barrel, down 0.8%. Both contracts rose 3.1% and 2.7% on Thursday, respectively. The weekly losses for both benchmark contracts were more than 2%. While bullish weekly U.S. data bolstered optimism for higher fuel demand in the near term, lingering recession fears and possible OPEC Plus production increases are likely to limit oil price gains, said Satoru Yoshida, a commodities analyst at Rakuten Securities. U.S. crude inventories have fallen sharply as the country exported a record 5 million barrels a day last week, and oil companies have faced strong demand from European countries seeking to replace crude from war in Russia.